Hey, what's up, everybody? So I just wanted to um, make a journal video entry today, just because it's been a few days. I've been doing okay the past few days. Not in as good of spirits as I was earlier this week. Um, but I'm not as depressed as I was, a few weeks back. I don't know if the Abilify is helping much yet. I mean, it's not even been a full 2 weeks, so it's really hard to say. But I don't know. Maybe I might have been more depressed the past few days than I currently, feel had I not been taking that. But I can't really say because I don't have anything. I can't compare it to like a different timeline where I haven't been taking Abilify. Um, but yeah, just I don't know, just feeling kind of down the past few days. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of life. Fortunately, I'm not having as many thoughts of like wishing to not exist. I really wish I could use real language and not have to tiptoe around it, which really frustrates me. And it's like not even an issue of like being demonetized. Like I don't have my videos monetized. But if I use real words like the S word, um, or even maybe you know the D word, I don't know if that's even bad, but a combination of those or some amount of those in one of my videos had TikTok mute the video, which essentially makes these useless. I mean, if you just want to see me gesturing and talking in silence, like, what's the point? So I have to say, oh, I had like wishing to not exist. So frustrating. But yeah, I fortunately I haven't been having as many thoughts of that, but I'm just still so tired of life. It's just like it's still hard to just not like, you know, logically be like, well, if you didn't exist, then it's like you wouldn't feel tired, like you wouldn't be exhausted by life. If you didn't exist, you couldn't, even like be able to comprehend or like think of that or the think of the absence of anything because you don't have a brain anymore. Now, I mean, unless of course there's an afterlife and like you have a soul, but if that's the case, then it's like you're moving on to a new chapter in life anyways. So it's like I don't know. I won't get into that, but um yeah, so I take that. That's a pretty good win, I would say, is not having nearly as many thoughts of that, um, which is really great. And also, despite feeling kind of down the past few days, another win is actually, I'd say a pretty big win. Um, is I've actually been maintaining my self care the past few days. So despite, not wanting to go to the gym, and just stay home and do nothing, I have gone to the gym. I went yesterday. I did go today. Um, also, I didn't want to go. I woke up just not wanting to do anything today, but I had that dentist appointment today. And I think maybe part of it was me like worrying about the condition of one of my teeth and possibly needing to have it pulled. And maybe I was, um, avoiding, like considering not going as a way to avoid that anxiety or like the possibility of that happening, in addition to being depressed. But I still went, and I'm glad I went. They did x-rays and they examined my teeth and like did some cleaning, um, and apparently excluding like they didn't say how many, but it sounds like at 3 to 5 cavities on between both sides of my teeth. Short of that, it sounds like my teeth were actually in decent condition, which is pretty surprising since I've not been to the dentist in like 7 years. So that's a relief to know that, like, hey, yeah, that tooth isn't as bad. Apparently, even though, like, when I floss, it wasn't like every part of my mouth and gums were okay except for the very back one, and it felt like the floss was like there's like a crevice in my tooth, like from decay, and I was concerned that I was bleeding quite a bit because it was like decayed into like to the middle of the tooth where, like, you know, the pulp is or whatever, and like the blood supply, and that's why it was bleeding so much. But apparently it was just I had more like just like calculus or what, like the hardened tartar or plaque around my gums, so apparently they were just more sensitive. And I did floss after dinner today, and it didn't bleed nearly as much. So yeah, I guess they just had to remove some of the stuff around my gums, and then yeah, I mean, it's nice. I'm very surprised that they didn't have to pull it. I really thought they were going to. It's not like it has been causing me any sort of pain, but you know, I have had to have one of my teeth pulled before from significant decay, so like that's why I was just like, well, it's probably another tooth like that. So that's a big relief. But yeah, so I did go to the dentist, and then I did go to the gym, like I said, today and yesterday. Actually decent workouts. You know, I am back to kind of my strength before you know, the kind of depression hit the hardest, and you know, I went without the gym for like 2 weeks. It's not like I lost all my strength and conditioning, but you know, a decent amount. You know, it's like I feel like you can miss like 1 week and like, okay, sure, but like more than 1 week and like, I don't know, like like the muscles lose like the fullness, you know, from the glycogen, and then like not taking creatine, et cetera, et cetera. And so it's just, you know, your muscles aren't as primed for optimum performance, I guess. So, you know, I've been enjoying my back to normal strength. And also I did go to the store. I think I went yesterday. I went today. I'm pretty sure I went yesterday too. Yeah, I'm almost certain I went yesterday as well, because Safeway has the high protein Yoplait yogurts for 39 cents each, and there's no limit. So I went yesterday and got a bunch, as well as the 20-gram protein Chobani for 99 cents. And then today I also went and bought more. So that's why I made a short earlier today with my yogurt stockpile. Like, I have a ton of yogurt in the fridge. Definitely got to stock up more. I'm doing it in multiple trips because it's like I don't want to be greedy and like steal all of the yogurt. Well, I shouldn't say steal, but buy out all of the yogurt and, like, you know, therefore leave none for anyone else, because I feel like that's just greedy and inconsiderate. Granted, I have bought a good amount, but they did have like a ton, so I don't really feel too bad. And then I feel like doing it in multiple trips is okay, because it's like as long as they're continuing to replenish, it's like they have enough, and like people have a chance to get some themselves. But yeah, I really want to take advantage of it just because I really like yogurt. It's good protein, and then for 39 cents, like, you know, since money's pretty tight, like, it's just helpful to have a cheap protein source that's easy to eat. So been going to the store. I guess that's about it. I've been playing a game on my phone. It's called like Riftcraft. I almost wonder, like, kind of regret not streaming the process. I'm doing it as a cash kick offer. Um, and all of the goals together are it's $100, and I've already made like $30, I think. So I've been playing that. It was frustrating at first because I didn't understand how to play it, but now I've kind of learned some good strategies and I've been doing pretty well. So I've been doing that in between, like, the gym and like going to the store and stuff. So I've been staying kind of busy. Like, I haven't really had too much downtime. Like, it's not like I'm like working or like taking care of like my child or something. Not that I have a child, but taking care of a child. But it's not like, at least I'm like doing something. I'm not just like sitting around just watching YouTube videos all day long. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I guess especially if you're watching my video, like, or on TikTok, it's like, no, I'm not like, no judgment, but it's like, I don't know. It's just nice to like keep myself occupied with something else other than just videos, like the game and like doing stuff like going to the store and gym, just because it does tend to kind of help my depression, like, versus if I sit at home all day long and just watch videos all day long, because then I also start feeling bored, and that contributes to me feeling kind of depressed and like having anhedonia and just not interested in doing anything. So if I can kind of just keep momentum going and like just keep myself occupied, that seems to usually helps. Not always, usually helps. So yeah, like, despite not feeling like in the bestest of mood, I'm trucking along, and yeah, I like doing these. Well, I like making all of my online content. Whether that's these journal type entries, video journals, my mukbang, eating dinner on camera, like playing games and streaming. I've been also talking about my experiences with like nitrous oxide and the nerve damage. I also, yeah, I'm really thankful for being able to make these videos in any capacity and like post them online, and it's really cool. I'm really thankful to get pretty frequent interaction or communication from others, whether that's via comments or on messages through like TikTok, about people, particularly with the nitrous oxide. But I have gotten some comments like with regards to like me talking about my mental health struggles. It's really like, I'm very grateful that people express their gratitude, and like, hey, like, I like your videos, or like, they help me, or like, especially again with the nitrous, like, hey, I'm going through something similar. I abused a lot of nitrous oxide and I ended up with nerve damage, and I can't walk currently. But it's like watching your videos and like seeing that you went through that, and you physically recovered, like, it gives me hope. So yeah, I'm just really grateful to do these videos, and it just helps to talk. Like, I already feel better kind of just talking, I guess, to all of you online, anonymous internet people. Honestly, like, I probably could just record these videos and just not upload them, and that would probably have a pretty similar effect, at least in terms of the journaling aspect. But again, I just like that I could post these open, honest, transparent, vulnerable videos online, and that way other people, like, I don't know, I guess it's just nice for other, like, to know that you're not alone. Like, you can see videos like with my experience with depression and whatnot, and just be like, oh, like, I'm not the only one. Like, there's some solidarity, and also it's just the kind, supportive people that also have left comments on my videos and messaged me and stuff too. So, yeah, it's cool. I'm glad I'm able to get the benefits of journaling and get the benefits of, I don't know, I guess sharing my story online. So yeah, I'm really tired. I'm so tired. It's already 8:30. Um, but right now I'm running the dishwasher. I need to wait for that to get finished, or at least be finished soon, and then I'm gonna probably shower soon. I was gonna do some more GoldenEye on N64 on TikTok Live tonight, but it's just too late and I'm just too tired. So I need a shower and then get ready to go to bed. And then tomorrow I meet with one of my recoveries at 8:30. We have our house meeting at 10 a.m. I do plan on going to the gym for a leg workout afterward. And then later in the afternoon, I meet with another recovery at 3 p.m. So tomorrow will be a pretty productive day. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep decently, and hopefully I'll feel, less tired and feel a little happier, right, a little less depressed tomorrow. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just, I don't know, trying to stay optimistic, like all things considered, I'm pretty proud of myself, or pretty happy with the fact that I've been able to do things and not just bed rot all day long, even though that sounds so tempting. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, that's my plan for the rest of this evening and tomorrow. And I'll probably do another journal entry on Sunday or Monday. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you are all doing well yourselves. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. If you are not or haven't, for one reason or another, I guess this is your reminder to practice some self-care. After you finish this video, maybe try to get up and drink a glass of water, or eat something, like eat a fruit or a vegetable or something. Maybe go out for like a 10-15 minute walk, or like do a handful of push-ups, and maybe try to go to bed early tonight and get some good sleep. Yeah, this is, I guess you're a little gentle reminder, because we all need to take care of ourselves. Otherwise, it's easy to just it's a slippery slope. You kind of forget to take care of yourself, or you get too busy, or whatever, and then you get depressed, and then you're less likely to take care of yourself, and that makes you more depressed. So yeah, please take care of yourselves. I hope you are. Again, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.